dining hall. We also have the Wellness Center. Yeah, make sure you go to the Wellness Center so you can, thank you. Make sure that you're staying mentally okay, because exams can get really stressful. Today we have a Fellowship of Christian Athletes meeting in the Malloy room from 7:30 to 8:30. I already mentioned the exam jam. We also have tomorrow our Mass and Prayer service in the Mater Dei Chapel from 7:30 to 8:30, from 12 to 15 to 1 p.m. And we have Hidden Gems, and I'll be in the Clifford room from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m.
On Saturday, May 3rd, there will be a commencement happening in the Harrington Gym at 10 a.m. And just a reminder that the graduation brunch, it's lovely. I've never eaten there, but I've heard it's good. Will be all morning in the Fifth Third Dining Hall. Congratulations to all of our graduates.
Whoop, whoop.
The Learning Center is here to help you with homework, assignments, and quizzes. The fantastic staff is standing by to help you with a quiet study space all semester long. It is located in Seton Room 156, so swing by today and dive into focused studying. Be sure to stop in for a little bit of help with the exam week. It gets rough. Want to make a difference on campus? Be a part of the Student Government Association. The Student Government Association, or SGA, meets once a week to discuss various events and topics that impact students. Some of these include various events and topics such as campus-wide surveys, student concerns, or just general interest. If you have a specific interest, though, we have 6 different committees to join, including special events, spirit, finance, service, academic, and career excellence, as well as student life and welfare. Maybe in the fall we can add a 7th group that focuses on the construction of a swimming pool here on campus. Whoever put that in the script, I love you. Thank you. SGA meets in the Clifford room on Thursdays from 5 to 6, so we encourage you to stop by and see what SGA has to offer. If you have any questions, email SGA President, Sarah Post at sarah.post@msj.edu. We were given the opportunity to see what the experience of moving around campus is like for some of our differently able students. We joined Caitlin Schulte to find out more about what it takes for people who need assistance to get from class to class.
Thank you.
Figuring out the weight limit is too low to hold Neil in his wheelchair.
It was moving.
I was trying to touch my nose and roll my eyes like, guys.
And then she was like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I literally made up that whole thing. Oh, my bad.
There we go.
This is not it. This is the wrong one.
Hit it with my foot rest. Twist my feet. Touch it again. Hit it again.
Oh my god. That entrance is so small.
Yeah.
It really should not be.
And the door is just as heavy. I tested it.
You can share a script. Yeah.
What to share?
There's no automated buttons once inside.
Also, it's kind of hard for me to see that.
Yeah, no, there's no way. I thought maybe it turned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm fine.
This is crazy sped up. Took at least a minute to do any part of it. I have barely any room to back up.
This week we have a lot of hot weather. I'm super excited. Today it's supposed to be with a lot of sunshine with a high of 79. As we move into the evening, the temperatures will drop to 69 degrees, which is still not bad. Like, I'm super excited for this week. It's been so cold. Tomorrow, we will have a high of 81 degrees, and there will be scattered thunderstorms and showers in the afternoon and evening and overnight. On Wednesday, it will be partly cloudy skies with a high of 75. As we move on through the evening, it will be scattered thunderstorms again with some showers over through the night. Yeah, that sucks.
Boo.
We don't like bad weather. Like, just stay sun. I know that we're in Ohio, but still. On Thursday, those scattered showers and thunderstorms will continue in the morning with a high of 81. So at least it's still warm outside when it's raining, I guess. The thunderstorms will continue through the evening, and then they will clear up with occasional showers overnight. On Friday, there will be showers in the morning, which will clear up towards the evening with a high of 70 degrees. As we move on towards the night, the temperatures are going to drop down to 49. That's kind of chilly,
Yeah.
but it's okay. Because on Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy with the temperature being 65, which is not bad. It could be 30. On Sunday, it will be sunny skies with a high of 70 and a low of 48. Now let's get right into the sports.
Yes. So, the baseball team hosted Asbury April 15th and won in a close game with a score of 10-9. You know what they say, daddy gets what daddy wants, and they got it. So, on April 18th and 19th, they took on Rose-Hulman at home and won the first game with a score of 17-15, lost the second with a score of 6-4, and the third finishing off the series with a score of 11-4. They host Transy this weekend and won the series. The first game was won with a score of 8-2, the second was lost 1-0, and third was won 4-3. The Lions will be on the road Wednesday evening when they take on Wilmington College, along with on Saturday when they travel to Richmond, Indiana to take on Earlham, finishing off conference play before the conference tournament. We would also like to recognize seniors Anton Muir, Ryan Caulfield, Nick Shields, Tyler Erbers, Brendan Holzer, Evan Webb, Caden Morris, Andrew Harrison, and Jake Sanders.
That's a lot of seniors.
Yeah, it's a lot of seniors. A lot of
Congrats.
good faces leaving.
Congrats.
The softball team has had a busy couple of weeks. The biggest story is freshman Shelby Rakowski receiving Hitter of the Week. On the 15th, the Lions took on Bluffton and rolled both games. The first with a score of 20-5, oh my lord, and the second with a score of 16-4. That is just complete utter destruction, guys. I am quivering in my boots right now, shaking and crying. They also traveled to Manchester and split today. The first game was won with a score of 9-2, and the second with a score of 3-0. They then hosted Berea on the 23rd, and the second and ran rolling both of these games as well. The first they won with a score of 11-1, and the second with a score of 16-0.
Okay.
Saturday was senior day, and both of these games were won as well. The first with a score of 9-4, and the second with a score of 11-3. The Lions recognized Maddie Kennedy, Macy Cornelius, Amanda Loje, Kylie Hankoff, Emily McDonald, and Celeste Leopold as great, awesome people. The Lions are currently sitting in first place as Transy dropped 2 games to Franklin over the weekend. The Lions are currently holding a record of 11-1 in conference play. Wow, go us. They're looking to win their last few conference games to secure the #1 seed and host the conference tournament. This Tuesday, they will host a doubleheader against Earlham, a doubleheader against Transy on Thursday, and travel to Rose-Hulman on Friday night. I would be there because it sounds like they're absolutely destroying the season. I bet it's going to be amazing.
The men's golf team has competed at the Nye Invitational hosted by Worcester on the 13th and 14th. They placed 9th out of 12 teams. They also traveled to Earlham for the Spring Invitational on the weekend of the 18th, and they placed 7th out of 8th. That's not bad. And they also competed in Anderson Invitational this weekend and placed 6 out of 8 teams. The women's golf team competed in Earlham Spring Invitational, got first place. Deborah Brogan and Taylor Anderson finished the day of third place. Amy Smith also tied for 5th. Emma Windland and Liv Honke placed 11th and 12th. That's pretty good. Both golf teams will be competing in the conference this tournament. The women will be heading to Transy and the men will be off to Earlham. The lacrosse team traveled to Louisville, Kentucky and took on Spalding, losing to a score of 15-9. They also hosted Hanover this Saturday and won with the score with 18-8. On Saturday, they hosted Franklin and won in a big way with a score of 24-12.
We are just doing a lot of winning recently.
We really are. We're
lot
really
of
doing
winning,
really
yeah.
good. Our spring sports doing really good. And I just want to take a shout out to Allie Young because she broke her own record of highest scoring points in a lacrosse game. And she beat the school record of, I think, the most goals scored in a game, and it's 12 now. She had to secure the bag. It was 10. Now it's 12. So congrats, Allie Young.
Congrats.
Also, shout out to Rachel Winkler. It's her last year playing as a graduate student, and we won. That was a really fun game. You missed it if you wasn't there, I'm just saying. The track team in field, they competed in the conference championship this past weekend. They finished 7th overall, scoring 40 points. Madeline Hundale won the HCAC championship in the javelin throwing. Ooh. Sienna Slaughter finished 3rd in the hammer throw and 7th in discus. Jack Tucker took the HCAC championship and won the hammer throw. And our own Caleb Fitzgerald also placed 7th in the hammer throw event. Good job, Caleb. Good luck to all of our athletes. Go Lions and defend the Mount.
You know, I heard the javelin is very difficult. My dad knew a guy named Javelin back in college. He was a really cool guy. It's unfortunate that he went to prison, but he was a cool person. Make sure that you follow our Morning Minute Instagram page where you will find updates, other episodes, and behind-the-scenes content. On behalf of myself and the rest of the MSJ Morning Minute crew, I want to thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next semester. Have a good summer, Lions, and we will see you back here in August.
With that being said, thank you for watching the MSJ Morning Minute. I'm your host, Serenity Stoneham.
And I'm Alex Taft.
Signing out.